guys, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day, especially watching my video. And today we're gonna make tabouleh. Tabouleh is one of the famous salad and most commonly salad being served to the Arab family here in Saudi Arabia. So here is the bagdunis, and I already washed it and I'm drying now it in the fan. And we have here the ingredients. That this is half a kilo bagdunis. This is 2 pieces of onion stock, 2 pieces of onion stock, 1 medium-sized cucumber, and a medium size of tomato. So, and the last one we have in here, the wheat grains. See that? So we're just gonna wash this one, and then we're gonna soak it in the water for 10 to 11 minutes, and then we're gonna remove the water and add it with the chopped bagdunis and the other ingredients that we have in. So anyway, why am I drying this? Why am I drying this before I cut it? I wash it and then it's wet, and then I dry it with the fan before I cut it. This is to make it stay long. It wouldn't go spoiled fast if you cut a not so dry, just the water was not on it. If you cut a dried, the not so dried, but then the dried bagdunis and its ingredients, it will stay long, like around 4 days in the fridge before it gets spoiled. So that's a tip. If you want to make the tabouleh stay long in the fridge, you must dry it first before cutting it and mixing the ingredients together. So yeah, I'm just gonna dry this stuff, and then we will proceed to making it and then videoing it so you guys could know how it is done. As you can see, it is 1/4 before, and then I soaked it into the water, and look what happened. The 1/4 because it looks like 1/2, and later it will rise up and fill this bowl. So ratio of half a kilo bagdunis, you put 1/4 of a bowl or 1/4 of a cup of wheat grain, okay? And then you soaked it for 10 to 11 minutes. So I've been soaking it for around like 3 or 4 minutes, so we still have minutes to go before we drain it and mix it together with the other ingredients. And the bagdunis is now finished, dried, so I'm gonna turn off the pan, and then I will start cutting this into small pieces. Now make sure that your knife is sharp enough, because you're gonna have to cut it into very little pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna show you how I cut it. I have here the dried bagdunis, and I have a mixing bowl in here to mix all of it, and then I will transfer it into this container and put it in the fridge. So, and then I will serve it to them whenever they are going to eat. Anyway, they were fasting right now and they were sleeping in their room, and I am here all alone in the kitchen working myself for their food later. So what I'm gonna show you is how I do it. So first, I make sure they were aligned together in the same way. So when you cut it, there's no big and small pieces, because what they love at Tabboouleh is they want it into a very small fine cut way. So that's what they want. And actually, by doing this, you do it like one by one, doing it like that. By doing this, you will know if there is some nasty grass that finds its way on it, like this one. You see, this is the bagdonis. That one. And this is grass. It finds its way here. So this grass can be poisonous. So you don't know. You may not know until you encounter it. So this is the best way on cutting it. So you are sure that you're going to cut it into small pieces with no big pieces at all. So now you can see how I will cut it. I've already aligned them very nicely. So they will be cut small into small pieces, and there's no big ones left behind. We had to adjust the camera. Okay. Now, so my knife is already sharpened. See that? Really small. And you're gonna continue cutting it into small pieces like that. And you're gonna continue arranging this into this way until you made all the ingredients and mix them together. So yeah, see, it's really small. That's the way they want the bagdonis to be cut. Usually I add this tomato and onion stock, the tomato, onion stock, and the cucumber after I cut all the bagdonis. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to cut it now so you guys could see how the onion stock, the cucumber, and the tomato will be cut. So I gathered all the onion stock, like the one I did with the bagdonis. I gathered them together, and then you just basically cut it thin. You have to cut it thin, so like that, and do it again. You don't have to cut it like the way you cut the bagdonis. You could just do this like that. You could see, and that's okay. That is okay. And then you eventually mix it in there. Again, I add this and the tomato and the cucumber after I cut all the bagdonis, and then eventually I add the wheat grain. So I'm going to show you next how I will cut the tomato. First, I will cut it into half. Take off the center because it is too tough. So I'm going to take that out. Cut a V-neck, V-cut on it. And yeah. And then you just basically, wait, there's some on here. You just basically do it like that and repeat it with the same, so it's like that. And then you eventually cut it like that, long strips, tawil. and then you cut it into small cubes. So it's gonna be like that. You just basically cut it into a small cubes. So it's now small cubes, and then you add it with the rest of the ingredients. Now I'm gonna show you how I will cut the cucumber. If the cucumber is fresh, you could see that the linings, the skin of it is fresh. You could just cut it like that and cut it into small square pieces. But if you think that the skin isn't good, then you should peel it. In this case, I'm not gonna peel it because obviously the skin looks good. So I'm gonna show you how it should be cut. So yeah, you will cut it like that. Not too thick, not too thin. And then, see, it's not too thick, not too thin. And then eventually you're just gonna cut it long, into long stripes. See? And then you will cut it into small cubes. So yeah, that's basically how easy it is done. And later I'm gonna show you my finished product.